Hello everybody, Blue Collar Pokemon here, and I am over at Netherworld. Uh, Today we have something cool for you. I know it's been kind of a while since I've uploaded anything, YouTube short, video, whatever. But yeah, got something a little cool for you guys. Obviously packs and stuff is a little hard to come by because of all the scalpers that are out there, and then, people are pricing things way too crazy. But yeah, I got a little treat for you guys. Um, so I got this from a friend of mine. Uh, she's a little streamer. She goes by CerasauriaCrown. Little VTuber, if that's what you're into. But yeah, and for Christmas, she sent me a bunch of Pokemon cards from her childhood. Um, we got a lot of cool stuff in here. Uh, Starting off, we've got this card describing what a shiny Pokemon is. Other alternate art gives a couple of examples of some older cards. Um, and yeah, a lot of these older cards I recognize, especially because these cards are just mainly like Gens 1 through 4. But yeah, it's pretty cool seeing like a kind of like a blast to the past of what Pokemon has offered. Um, some cool reverse hollows like that Snover over there. And then obviously you're gonna see some pretty cool old stuff like this I think Neo Destiny or Neo Genesis. Some second gen starting stuff. Yeah, some Combies. Some older stuff like these fossil Golbats. Really cool stuff. Nice cool little Turtwig. One thing I like that Pokemon did, especially with these older cards, is putting the levels, like this level 44 Cacturn, or even this Venusaur over here that is level 51. I think it's cool seeing this stuff in here because it just makes me feel like I'm going through like a PC, like in the games. Uh, this is cool. This is the one foreign card out of all of them. It's got that old school Pocket Monsters backing, which I really love. Um, but yeah, got some grass energies, and then we're gonna move on to the fires. These I think are really interesting. These are Delta species. I guess where they just change the forms of some of these, or not change their forms, but change the typings up on some of these Pokemon. For example, Phoebus, Smoochum, and Taillow all being fire types, even though none of them are. Yeah, some Cyndaquil, some of that cool clay art on that Delta species Ekans. Yeah, some more older stuff like the Blaines, Growlithe right there. Cool stuff. Whole fun page full of Vulpix. Brock's Vulpix finishing it off. Nice little light Ninetales. All these Numel. But yeah, it's cool when like older cards come up, because then it just makes me think of like older stuff like Blaine's Ponyta, or like how we're gonna see like Gust of Wind off in the items later on in the video. And then seeing like these e-readers too, like being able to scan these things in, I think it's pretty sweet. Nice little Black Star promo right there. But yeah, e-readers, they definitely take me back to the GBA days, back to the Gen 3 days. Nice old school shoulder. I definitely remember that image from my childhood, and same thing with this Tentacool. Gorbis, some brutal gameplay stuff with Gorbis being something that follows its prey in the ocean and then will suck its innards dry, leaving a little husk remaining on the ocean floor. Now, there is some stuff that does have value, such as this uh, reverse hollow or hollow, whatever, Squirtle. But stuff like this, I'm not really like trying to get rid of. Actually, I got all this stuff from Cerasauria back in like binder sleeves, like how we all used to do back in the day. And obviously she gave them to me to do whatever with them, but I just kind of wanted to not really immortalize, but kind of try to preserve these to the best of my ability, because it's just like that cool blast of the past. But something like this Houndour right here, a nice little cool little Pokeball Houndour from Prismatic Evolutions, the new Eevee set. Um, I've not found any for you guys. Not been able to rip any. Like I said at the beginning of the video, things are kind of scarce for everyone. But once I do find some prismatic, I'll be opening it up. We'll see what we get with that stuff. But stuff like that Houndour in my personal binder over there, it was given to me by like really good friend, and stuff like that I just don't want to get rid of. Which is why stuff like this really cool Squirtle right here, I just want to hold on to it, keep it, just because it's really cool. Like I said, something to look back on older stuff. Totodile is my favorite starter, if I were to choose. Some cool, I love this nice Crystal Guardian stamped one right there, and then like a regular hollow one, which these little like dots and swirls on the old school hollows. It's cool. Got the first gen back when it was only Horsey and Seadra. Got the first gen fossils. These are cool. Nice second gen Seadra right there. Obviously Seadra's not second gen, but the expansion Neo Destiny or Neo Genesis, one of those two, you can just tell by that star. It's a second gen. Same thing. Cool fossil Krabby Kingler line. Nice Whirlpool. Or Poliwhirl, I mean. Misty's Poliwag. Man, I hope to get some of this like trainer packs or like expansion that's going to be coming out. Hopefully, I know it's going to be hard to find like prismatic. And then trying to open it up for you guys is going to be a bit of a pain, but you know, all we can do is our best. Old school Goldeen over there. Whenever I see like Lotad or Lombre, makes me think of Mirror B with this two. Oh man, I forget what they are. The big form. His little dancer water dishes. And I'm really blanking on that name. Some more cool little Delta species. Ludicolo, that's what I was thinking of. Now this is cool with the Magnemites. Obviously, these two are some first gen ones, but then you get to see them as they switch over to second gen steel types. Not to say that stuff like this 2004 card doesn't mean that it wouldn't be a steel type, but I think it's just pretty neat little thing to see. I know Netherworld definitely has some of these newer full art 25th editions of these old school Pikachus. But that's definitely like an art that I remember. Bunch of Pichus. Electric and Manectric. Whenever I see those, it always makes me think of playing in Hoenn. Hoenn is, well, Gen 3, like I've said, is just my favorite. Cool little shiny Shanks right here. And just a bunch of energy. These are really cool. Shedinja is always a cool concept. It's really gimmicky though in the game. Some old school Abras right here. Some Some nice little base set. Trap inch. Love me some Flygon. What else? Love seeing how some of these older cards are stamped first edition. The first edition is stamped, it always just tickles my fancy, as one would say. I like that art on that Haunter. Some Sporink. Thought it looks like a little hollow on this side of the camera. Unknowns. I always love collecting unknowns in the game. All 26 letters and then the exclamation mark and question mark. Now we're into the fighting. Cubone and especially Kabuto. These two are definitely arts that I remember as a kid growing up. And then last but not least for this binder, we have Gligar. Alright. Some really cool little binders here. See links right there on the spine. And bam. But wait, there's more. Some little Riolus, old school Onyx. No Kingdras though. We do got the obviously the Delta species Horsey and Seadras, but no second gen Kingdra here, huh? Old school Machop and Machoke, and then some Rocket stuff. That's what I'm really looking forward to this year, is for the old Rocket stuff to come out. First edition Rocket Eevee, cool little hollow energy right there. Nice little e-reader Salamence. So cool. Latios and Latios. Those are always fun to see. I like some of these little clay arts. I think they're really neat. And then just some of this art in general. I think it's pretty cool because then you could see like into the lives of some of the Pokemon that's kind of outside of the games. Now this I think is pretty cool. This, I was looking at it earlier today. It is a 2005 card, but it's silver borders. It's a searching Pidgeot, and yeah, it just makes me think of like the modern, well, at least in March of 2025 at the time of this upload. It makes me think of the modern like Charizard deck with the Pidgeot search engine. Really cool World Championship 2005. But this is pretty neat seeing something like this from back in the day, back especially when it was yellow borders. But seeing something like that be, I guess you could say, revived or brought back in more modern day stuff. Little promo, little shield on right there. Kind of hard to tell. There we go. There's the hollow. Little hollow Power Keepers Prichiana. This is cool, the 4th gen Pokemon Center. Always training. Scott, I remember the Scott card. And that punk in the games. Oh, you're not a good trainer. And then he sees you over time, be a good trainer. Couple of shadowless base set switches. These are cool. I got a couple of them for my personal Houndoom deck, those exact cards. But then yeah, we get Gust of Wind. Nice old school, I guess, boss's orders. Where you get to choose one of your opponent's bench and switch it. But yeah, like some of the conditions are not too bad. Yeah, there might be a little bit of whiting like right up there. But the conditions on some of this stuff, being that the age that they are, it's really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Switch is Gen 3 switch. Warpoint, I feel like, yeah, it's the same thing. Pokénavs. Energy search. This specific energy search is definitely an image that will, for I guess for the rest of my life, will stay in my head. Try to adjust a couple of those. Crystal Beach. Some Poke Powers. The Battle Frontier. This is pretty cool. It's got 6 of the things on here. Obviously the Battle Puck right there is 1, 2, 3. The Battle Dome up there, I believe. 4, 5, 6, and I think number 7 is right over here, if I remember correctly. Battle Frontier is cool. I hear they never really brought it back until or they brought it for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But yeah, I never beat it. It was kind of hard for me. This Lake Boundary is pretty neat. Get to see Mesprit, Azolfin, and Uxie right up there. Research. Flower Shop Lady, which I believe is from Johto in the Goldenrod City Flower Shop. But yeah, so I really do think my friend CerasauriaCrown, shout out to her once again. I'll link her Twitch in the description, so that way you guys can go and check her out if VTubers are your thing. Just a cool little dino VTuber. And then I also got some packs. I got one of those Iron Thorns collector's chests where we got the cool Iron Valiant and Screamtail promos, and then these coins. Believe it or not, I'm actually a bit of a coin collector, so I got all this cool stuff. 6 packs, a couple of Twilight Masquerade, couple of Temporal Forces, and a Paradox Rift, and an Obsidian Flames. And then, such a good friend that she got me a couple Stellar Crowns. And this was all my Christmas gift. I've just been trying to work on stuff, like I said on my New Year's video. I've been trying to just do stuff. And then with like I've been saying, the scarcity of everything has just been kind of rough. But yeah, I've already opened up the packs. I've had my little enjoyment out of them, and now I just want to share it with you guys because, well, this is a Pokemon channel, so. So yeah, for this one Stellar Crown, we got the Fighting Energy, Yamask. We got Pansear, Carnivine, Palmy, Frogadier, Driftblim, Gravity Gemstone, Fletchling Reverse, Carbonable Reverse, and Clang Clang. I think that one might have been a little off, but nonetheless, like I've said before, the show shall go on. Nothing too fancy in that pack. Got this next one for Stellar Crown. They got the Dark Energy, got Tauros, Fido, Applin, Grubrawler, Lapras. I really want that 7-Eleven Southeast Asian Lapras. Lacey, Marowak. We got Morotom, Charjabug, and then Noctowl. Alright, now on to the collector chest. We're gonna do Twilight Masquerade. We got the Fighting Energy, Falucha, Tangrowth, Venipede, Chansey, Diplin, Chiyup, Lucky Helmet, got the Reverse Phantom, Reverse Poliwag, and then a Heatran. For this pack of Twilight Masquerade, second pack of Twilight Masquerade, we got the Grass Energy, Froakie, Phantom, Slugma, Tadbulb, Morpeko, Conkeldurr, Diplin, Reverse Bellybolt, Reverse Swing Growlithe, and then Alakazam. Obsidian Flames is going to bring us a Metal Energy, Toadschool, Inky, Cleffa, Larvitar, Grumpig, Malamar, Gramble, Reverse Spoink, Reverse Normal, and then a Claydol. Our first Temporal Forces is going to be Metal. We got Bronzor, Mightyena, Duosion, Haunter. I think that's cool. It's like got caught red-handed. Screamtail, Sableye, Iron Valiant, Koraidon Reverse, Excadrill Reverse, and then Iron Valiant again. Kind of threw me off there because right before all the hollows was that one Iron Valiant. Already. Second to last pack, we got Paradox Rift. We got Psychic Energy, Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Zubat, Gimmighoul, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Orthoworm, Professor Tauros Scenario. We got the Reverse Techno Radar, Reverse Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, and then we got this cool Armor Rouge EX. And last but not least, we have the Temporal Forces, which is going to have the better of hits, if you ask me. But that's because I get to see an old familiar friend. We got Azumarill, Yamper, Grubbin, Medicham, Palafin, Screamtail, Heavy Baton, Reverse Holo Victini, Reverse Holo Carvana, and then Torterra EX, good old 4th gen starter, but yeah, and that's it for all the cards. Those cards, oh man, it came out to be a lot of sleeves. I think it was like over 500, over 600 sleeves. It's 360. This is 180 minus 4, 176. Plus the other 80 cards. So yeah, a big number. I can't really do the math right on the spot right now, but yeah, big number. And then a couple things I also wanted to show you that I was sent were some of these packs, little pack arts that I think are cool. Get a little blast of the past. I'm sure some of you was collecting this stuff back when Heart Gold Soul Silver was out. Nice little Undaunted right there. We got Heart Gold Soul Silver Unleashed, Platinum Arceus, or Arceus, however you want to say it, and we got another Platinum with Giratina on there. So fun stuff. Good old 4th gen. But yeah, one last time, huge shout out to CerasauriaCrown, VTuber streamer on YouTube, or on Twitch, I mean. And then over here on YouTube, another shout out from the Netherworld hobbies realm. Yeah, go check out him as well. I'll put both of their links in the description of the video. And once again, thank you everybody. Hopefully we can get some prismatic evolutions, or honestly anything at this point, just so I can bring some content to you guys. Alright, have a good one everybody. Do great.